person here, right? I think it was part of a quest line or some shit. So I'm all embered up, right? Yeah, I'm good. I got that. I got the dark soul. I got the human pine resin. We'll see if that works. I got my favoriteest pair of swords. I'm actually really feeling these guys. I'm having a lot of fun. I gotta be honest with you. These swords are super cool. Like, they are by far my favorite paired sword that I have I've found in like the whole game. Not that we've really found a lot though. There's gotta be a bunch of paired weapons that we missed. But these are just really cool. Maybe not so much the other part. Are we good? I think we're good. Are we ready to beat this? I gave the eyes to the chick, so I should be able to summon her. And I think we're good. Those things used to be stupid overpowered? I didn't know that. Wow. I never really used the human pine, so this is kind of cool looking. Oh man, I forgot he changes everything, doesn't he? Fuck out of there. There's that Gwyn attack. I love that. Oh god. I asked for that. Whoa! Well, one of them hit me. No! He killed me! I'm dead! Oh, wow, I'm alive? What am I doing? Yeah, this guy is not that big a deal anymore, is he? He's got the best looking armor, though, doesn't he? He's got the best looking armor, but he ain't a big deal. It's kind of a disappointment, really. I mean, he's cool. He's cool, but he just doesn't have the cool moveset of, like, Gale. I don't know. His moveset's kind of lame. He looks cool, though. Man, he does look cool. I gotta give it up. He looks cool. It's just, it's not that big a deal. That's all. Man, look at these swords. These used to be stronger? Man, these things are really dope, though. We call them Gotland's wind swords in Londor because the hitboxes are fucking fug size. Yeah, you're not kidding. Actually, that's why I love these things, because their hitbox is fucking gigantic. It's huge. Yeah, I fucking love these things. This is easily the funnest weapon of paired weapons. Easy. I would actually, I mean, to give kind of review on this, like this is the dual wield build that I ran through, and this is definitely Definitely one of my favorite builds. Absolutely one of my most favorite builds is this this dual wield thing here. I'm really feeling it. I didn't think I'd like it at all. I gotta be honest with you. I didn't think it was gonna be much of anything. Your English is... Okay, now, hang on now. I'm pretty late, alright? I can't... You're actually comparing me to an Xbox guy? Okay, hang on now. I'm a little insulted. I'm feeling a little insulted. Hang on. I like to think I'm a Sony bro, okay? I'm a Sony bro. I don't want to be compared to Xbox. I don't appreciate it. I worked for Microsoft. I don't want to. I don't want to be associated anymore. That time in my life is gone. Jesus Christ, a little offensive. I'll let it go because you're my one and only tier 2 sub. I need a name for you, by the way. My one and only tier 2 sub. I need a. You're like my champion or some shit. You're my champion, and then tier 3 would be like, I guess you're just a god, right? I guess if tier 2 is you're a champion, tier 3 you're a god. I don't know. I gotta come up with a naming convention for you people. But yeah, that was pretty fun. That was a good fight. I love this. I love this this build. This new wield build is great. We'll talk about it more, but let's go ahead and do what I need to do. At least I'm not a Sun bro. I've never gone Sun Path before, ever. Never done it. Not even once. I've never even co-opted in this game. I've never summoned an actual person in this game, other than to fight them. I used to fight them back when I first played the game. I used to do PvP run, enabled. I used to have PvP enabled, but I don't know. I didn't find it fun after the last couple runs because I was just too busy building my character and playing the weapon sets. Summon Firekeeper. I am supposed to summon her. T3 is champion, all gods are dead. Well, then what do we call T2? Oh, it's going to be tough. We'll call T2 something. I would like to call them professional players, but I don't think so. I don't think that really works out too well. Summon Firekeeper. Yes, let's do it. So now this is going to be the ending where we use her, but we kill her before everything fades to black. I've never done this one. This is the only ending I have never done. I have never done this one ending. And I don't think I get an achievement for it. I just want to do it because it's the only one I've never done. Man, she's pretty, isn't she? Although, it's kind of lacking a little in the sweater dicks. Yeah, I might have done it wrong. It's very true. I might have done it wrong. I gave her her eyes, though. And I think that's all I need to do. Because right now she's going to do some shit, and then everything's going to go dark. Welcome back there, Chaos. If you ever left us. Yeah, because she's got this shit. And then normally everything goes dark. I never left? Good shit. That's my sub right there.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Come on now. Come on now.
Like embers linked.
I've already done this ending. So we want the real. We want the other one. Let's do this. Come on, man. Uh-oh. I think I got her. Whew. I hope this bitch ain't anybody's waifu, because I'm about to step on her face! Oh, you nasty boy. Get that flame. Take that shit out of her hand. Whew. I hope I didn't just step on nobody's waifu.
Accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
That's such a weird ending. I don't get it. Honestly, the Dark Lord ending is definitely the best. But there we go. That's the last ending I've never gotten in Dark Souls 3. Good shit, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out and appreciate your time spent with my stream. So yeah, Dark Souls 3 final ending here that I never gotten. That's all. I guess I got all 4 endings now. I've done a couple of builds. This is definitely one of my most favorite builds for sure. This is definitely one of my most favorite. It might even be my favorite. I really like the 2-hand build I did, but this one, once we got these Godhard swords, like, wow, everything just... I was really feeling the blades that were bleeding. Those were really good. The Wraith, Ghost blades or something, those were really good. The Grave Warden blades, liked them a lot, but I'm not a bleed build. So it was kind of like, not entirely the deal. It wasn't entirely like... Because, the weapon causes bleed, and I wasn't built to bleed. It was kind of like an extra thing, right? Warden Twin Blades, thank you. So the bleed, it's part of the weapon, so it's not like I was cheating, but kind of feels a little bit like I was, because I was really getting a lot of advantage from the bleed off those things. These Godhards, they hit really hard. They hit really hard. They're a little bit slower, or quite a bit slower, really, than the other paired weapons, but they do hit well. They hit hard when they hit, and they are a little bit slow. Totally worth it, though. It's 100% worth it. They're just really, really good swords. And according to Freed of Londor here, they were at one point even better. I guess they got nerfed, but they still seem to pack a real wallop. So at least for PvE, these things are super great. I had a lot of fun with them. I really like the moveset. The moveset is fantastic. The weapon art is still pretty shitty, but, I kind of feel like all the weapon arts are kind of shitty, to be honest with you. What else? Yeah, that was easily my favorite. So, we tried the paired maces. The paired maces were actually pretty good. They were slower than I liked, but they did knock the shit out of things, and I really liked that. That was pretty fun. Warden Blades definitely come a very high second. They were my most used weapons other than the Gotthards, because I got hard over the Gotthard. The bleed was just really good, though. You can't knock the bleed. I guess you start with the Cell Sword, the Mercenary Swords or whatever. The pair, whatever. They're just the same thing as the Warden Twin Blades, really. Just they don't bleed. Absolute trash pair of weapons was definitely the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Her paired weapons were really bad. Those were terrible. Those things were absolutely terrible. Not only is the swing speed of the weapons slow as hell, I totally couldn't use them very well. Even though I had like a high quality stat, I had to use, because the stats are all laid out in like each thing. It's like a D rating in every stat or something. So my strength and dex wasn't really doing a whole lot to those weapons there. In addition to that, they swung really slow, and I guess they had magic damage, but I don't think that really balanced out, ultimately, I don't think it really balanced out the fact that you were just swinging really slow. The attack animations were really awkward, and I don't know, I really wasn't feeling it. Yeah, it was just really bad. It seemed like it was a really, really bad weapon. I was kind of disappointed about that. I was sort of looking forward to using them, but they just did not really ring with me at all. So I just went away with them. The other weapon, so we also picked up the great swords, the pair of great swords, the ring great swords or whatever. Those things look really fucking cool. But we tried to use it on the dragon, and the problem that I thought I would have on the dragon is the problem I think I would have with anything using them. The moveset is so wildly unique. It seems like a weapon that's super designed for PvP. It really just has such an amazingly unique moveset that it really wasn't working very well for PvE. It wasn't doing very much damage at all. And then when I switched back to the Gotthards were doing a lot more damage. They were doing practically the same damage every hit as the greatswords, which I was like, well, wait a minute. The greatswords are taking easily twice as long, probably 3 times as long to swing. Why am I only getting, like, similar damage output? That's very awkward. I wasn't sure what was going on there. So those guys, the giant swords, this pair of great swords, like, I don't really know what to say about them. From a PvE perspective, they feel like kind of a waste. I just don't really think they're that viable. They're just too slow for the damage output. I think in PvP, that must be where they shine, and I believe that's where you were talking about earlier, that they were really, really good for PvP. I could see that for sure, because they got a really unique moveset. It moves you around, it keeps you moving, it gets you all over the place. That is super good. And, yeah, I mean, that is just super good. It's super good. Having that kind of momentum and moving around everywhere, that's great. That is definitely great. But that's for PvP. For PvE, I think those things are pretty much a waste, at least as paired weapons. I don't really know why they put them in there. I guess maybe they were just doing something reminiscent of Dark Souls 2, I guess? I don't know. Whatever the deal is. Shoutouts to those things being shit, I guess. So, that one and the dancer weapons, I didn't like them. I really didn't like them. I wanted to like the great swords, but I couldn't do it. It just, the dragon... I had the problem with the dragon, and I definitely would have had a problem with this last Gale guy. I would have had a problem just all around. They're just not the kind of thing I can use. Maybe my build's not right for it. Maybe I need heavier armor or something. I don't know. What else? I didn't get to try the freed scythe thing. I believe she has a dual wield scythe of some sort. I didn't actually pick that up. I didn't use it. That could have been possibly a dual wield weapon. I possibly could have been a cool weapon to use. I'm not sure. It could have been a paired weapon. I heard it wasn't very good though. Maybe I can go check them out. I think I'll go try and check them out actually, since we still could play around a little bit. I should be going to bed, but I mean, let's go check it out. I want to go pick up Freed's